You gonna go first, Grandma? Woo. Boy, this is looking good. Looks like it's about done.
It's got another minute or so. That's good. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Grandma Rose.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's Thursday morning and beautiful morning. It rained last night, thundered, lightened. Now, if y'all can't sleep when it's raining and thundering outside, oh my, that is so comforting to me. As long as it's not really, really bad weather, but I love it. I love laying in the bed, sleeping, and wake up every once in a while and hear the rain and hear the thunder. I guess it comes from when I was a little girl, because I liked the rain when I was a little girl. So,
You're blooming this morning.
I am. Spring early, y'all.
But it's pretty.
Thank you. We've had some cold weather, but not a real cold winter. And everybody's saying, well, I'm ready for spring, but I don't live in those northern states where my cousin, he lives in North Dakota, and he said for the past week it had been minus degrees, and it was minus 30 something yesterday, I think. And I said, not me. Today we're gonna do a chicken dish. My daughter lives in Maine, and every once in a while when she finds a good recipe, she'll send it to me. Well, she didn't just send it to me, she called me. I answered the phone. She said, Mom, I've just got the best recipe for you. You just got to do it on your channel. Well, we're going to do it today. It's chicken, and it's a different way of frying chicken. I've got all my ingredients here. I've got my chicken over there. I've got to finish cutting it up. I've got my ingredients here that we're going to make a little coating to go over it. But I said the other day that I was cooking butter beans, and a girl asked me, well, how do you cook your butter beans? Very, very simply. I mean, very simply. I get these from a little meat market up the road from me called Peacock's. He gets them in a big box, and then he puts them in quart bags. And this is you get a full quart bag, and I only paid $3.81. And it doesn't take, I only use half a bag for me and Roy. And so all I do is cover them with water, and they are already on, you can see them. And I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of salt. Now in my butter beans, I do not put pepper. Isn't that crazy? I love pepper, we love pepper, but in my butter beans, I do not put pepper. Now, if anyone wants pepper when they get to the table, they can use it, but I don't know, that's just something, that's just the way I do. Now, I usually put bacon, 1 or 2 slices of bacon. I did not have any bacon thawed out this morning, so I've got some bacon grease right here.
That'll work.
Yep, and that's about a tablespoon of bacon grease. And I also put about a tablespoon of butter. Now, that is all the seasoning that I put in my butter beans. And I've got them on medium high. I put a lid on them. And when they come to a boil, I will turn them down to like 3 or 4, or between 3 and 4. And I'll let them cook till they get done, about 30 minutes. It's that simple, that easy. And I also, when I do like white acre peas, cream 40 peas, it's a white pea. I don't put pepper in them. But if I do purple hulls, black eyes, anything with a dark soup, I use the pepper. I don't know why. Maybe it's because Mama did it like that. I don't know. But anyway, just want to tell y'all that. I've got my grease on, and I'm turning it down. This is pure lard. Somebody asked me what I cook with. Usually, I cook with pure lard.
It's the healthiest.
It is the healthiest. I try not to use seed oils. I try to use lard. I use bacon grease, but usually not to fry, like frying chicken. Now this is pure lard, open kettle rendered. No
Processing.
No processing, just pure lard.
No added ingredients.
No additives, no anything. Pure lard. It's supposed to be one of the healthiest oils that you can use.
It's not hydrolyzed.
No, hydrogenized.
Hydrogenized, yeah. Hydrolyzed, I guess that's hydraulics.
That's something to do with the car.
Okay, gotcha.
Hydraulics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I've got 3 eggs here. And I'm going to crack them in my bowl. And I'm going to make my little batter before I finish cutting my chicken. I got an egg on my hand. Let me wash it. Okay, because I do not like egg on my hand. All right, I'm going to beat this up. You can use a fork. I use a whisk. By the way, I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry. Grandpa Roy's behind the camera. This is a great, great time for y'all to hit that share button. Somebody told me, I was watching a girl, Missy, from Missy's Cooking with Missy or something like that, yesterday, and she said Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm not on Facebook much. Every once in a while, I'll put a video on, but not very often. And she said Facebook doesn't like for you to use the word share. They use the word sprinkle. Sprinkle it to all your friends. And they said it had something to do with the analytics or something. I don't understand that because I don't do Facebook that much. I have a Grandma Rose's Open Pantry Facebook channel, but it's usually where I put, every once in a while I put a video on there, but mostly it's reels and shorts and things like that. So I don't understand how Facebook works, but anyway, most people do because they have it. All right, in this, okay, it's 3 eggs. It calls for a tablespoon of black pepper. I am not going to put a tablespoon of black pepper. I'm going to put a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to put a teaspoon of salt. I have got a tablespoon of minced garlic here. All right. 1 teaspoon of parsley flakes. Now, if you have the fresh, use it. I did not have the fresh. 2 tablespoons of, now I'm not using the same end, I'm using a different end. 2 tablespoons of mayo. With a little to grow on because there was a little bit on the bottom side. All right, now I'm going to change it up just a little bit. Let me stir all this together. I'm going to change it up just a little bit because Roy and I like just a little bit of hot sauce. Y'all know me, I never follow a recipe right by them. Sometimes I do the first time, but, oh, paprika. It calls for a teaspoon of paprika. Uh-oh. I gotta get another, that won't go in there. Okay. 1 tea, and I'm using smoked paprika today. All right, my butter beans are boiling. I'm gonna turn them down to 3, and I'm just gonna let them cook. It'll take about 30 minutes, and then they'll be ready. That's how quick and simple butter beans are. Now these are better than the little baby llamas you get in the grocery store. I don't know what the name brand of them is, but they are so good.
But the baby limas in the grocery store are good. They're just
Yes, they are good.
Not quite as fresh and sweet as these.
The petite baby llamas are like you go out in the garden and get them. But sometimes the ones you get in the grocery store, they're like peas. I try to buy peas in the grocery store and they're like dried ones. I don't like them. Okay, but now I do use them when I have to. I am going to use, this is lemon lime hot sauce. I've never used it. I just bought it, but you know, lemon is good with chicken. And this is just it's Burmans, B-U-R-M-A-N-S. I saw it, I think at Aldi's, yeah. I saw it at Aldi's, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try that. So, I'm going to put,
but if they can't find that, they can use lime juice with their hot sauce.
or they can just use Louisiana hot sauce.
But they could add lime to it.
Yeah, if they want to.
Yep.
All right, that's not coming out. So I'll just take the lid off. I want to add 1 teaspoon. And if that's not enough, oh!
Some to grow on, is that what you...
That was probably 1.5 teaspoons, y'all. Okay. Oh, so I think that'll be enough. And if I don't know how hot it is, but we'll see, won't we?
Wow, you didn't taste of it first?
No.
Oh my.
No, I didn't. Okay, now it calls for, this is gluten, this is going to be gluten free. I'm going by the recipe. I haven't tried it with almond flour, coconut flour, any of your keto low carb flours. I wanted to make it like this the first time. So this is 1/2 cup of gluten free flour. All right. Whew. Getting it on me. You need to put on an apron. Okay. I'm just going to whisk it around good. Now, this is 1/2 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. Now, I guess you can use a stronger cheese if you want to. But when I was talking to Jill, she said, Mom, you don't even hardly know the cheese is in there. And I guess that's the reason they use the mozzarella. I don't know. But I'm just kind of, except for the hot sauce, I'm going right by the recipe. Okay. Let me get most of this out of the way, because I need to cut up my chicken. Finish cutting up. I got some of it cut up, but now if you want that whole tablespoon of black pepper, by all means, put it in there. Now, I've already cut up one of my chicken breast. And I saved my package somewhere. Oh, here it is. When I buy chicken breast, Roy and I prefer the thighs or the legs. We prefer the thighs. But when I buy chicken breast, I buy a big pack, and I'll label it, and I'll put 2 chicken breasts in each pack. And that's usually if I want to do a pot pie, if I want to do a casserole just for me and him, that's usually enough. Now, so I've already got one cut up. Now, the way that the girl did this, she cut it in little strips like this, because you want it in teeny bite-sized pieces, because you're going to be surprised at how we're going to fry this in a minute, because I want to make sure my grease isn't getting too hot behind me. I got it on low. Okay. All right, just cut it in little strips. And then we are going to cut it in little bitty pieces. Little bitty pieces. Like this. Just like that. Okay. Now that one was a fatter one, and so what I did, this one wasn't so fat, except for this piece right here. What I did with that one is I cut it down the middle, like after I cut it this way, then I cut it so it would be in little bitty pieces. Okay. And I'm going to leave that little bit of skin on it, and I'm going to cut this one the same way, because you want it smaller than bite-sized pieces. You want it real, you don't want it minced, but you do want it really small. Now this one I'm just going to kind of, because it's not the same width all the way down, so I'll just kind of do it like that, okay? I'm hoping this is as good. She said, Mom, this is the best fried chicken. All right, I'm going to finish cutting this, and then we'll be right back, because I'm going to put it in my batter here, and I'll show you how we're going to start frying this chicken.
Okay, Grandmama.
All right, y'all.
We're ready for this chicken frying experiment.
My grease is getting hot behind me. Now, I am not going to put all of this in right now. Undoubtedly, it looks like that's too much batter for this. maybe the lady, maybe her chicken breast was bigger than mine. I don't know. But I'm going to, and it may take it all. But I'm going to stir it in because I know what it's supposed to look like. I mean, according to her video, I know what it's supposed to look like. All right, and it's supposed to be more than that.
Yep. It's
okay.
Fully coated, isn't it?
It's fully coated. Yeah. So it may take it all. All right, let's put some more.
Well, that's about all of it.
That is all of it. So, undoubtedly, I did it right. Okay. It's more like it's fried chicken, but it's more like a chicken patty. So, I bet you could put this in a sandwich, and that's the way it's supposed to look right there. Okay. I bet you can put this in a sandwich, and it's absolutely delicious. Put a little lettuce and...
I want to know who sat around and thought of doing this.
I know. Okay, I've got my my pan on medium. All right, let me see if I can get this right now. Okay, and you press it out just a little bit. All right, and you don't have your grease really hot when you start this. You see how it's bubbling? Because the chicken has to have time to cook. All right, I'm only going to put 4 in there right now because I do not want to crowd it. This being my first time. Now, I could slide these around and put another one. But I'm not going to do that. And that's about the way it's, see it bubbling? That's the way hers was doing. So I see people all the time trying stuff that was on TikTok. I don't do TikTok. I don't even know how to do TikTok. I don't reckon. And this was a video. I don't know whether it came off TikTok or what. But anyway, we're going to let this fry. It's supposed to fry like 3 or 4 minutes on one side till it gets brown. Then we'll flip it over and fry it 3 or 4 minutes on the other side, on the second side.
So basically this is low, medium, low?
Yeah, I got it between 5 and 6 right now because if I turn it up any higher with that mayo and egg in there, I'm scared it's going to brown before my chicken gets ready.
Okay, good.
So, we're just going to let this cook, and I'll set my timer so I can tell y'all. I put it on 3 minutes. So I'll let y'all know how long it takes it to get brown and until I flip it. So we're just going to watch it and we'll be back in a minute.
Oh, so it gets a little crusty on bottom. Then you turn it over. It holds together.
It's been on like 3.5 minutes. I think I'm going to leave it just a little bit longer. No, I'm going to go ahead and turn it. But if you use something to help you, then it won't flop over in your grease and you get burned. Oh my goodness, y'all look at that.
Looking good.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna set it on 4 minutes. Now remember, don't turn it up too high because it'll burn before your chicken cooks. All right. I decided that I wanted to make a dipping sauce for this. Now, this is just something, I don't know how it's going to come out, but in my head, it seems good. All right, this is Greek yogurt right here. So I'm going to, I'll measure it for y'all. This is a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt.
Which is basically like sour cream to me.
Yeah, kind of like sour cream. All right. That's a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt. I got to get another spatula. Okay. I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of mayo. And we're going to do this with dill. I love dill in a dipping sauce. I'm not fond. I do like dill, but not in everything. So, All right, we're gonna stir that up.
You like it on Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches?
I sure do. I do. All right. Now, I'm gonna put, this is dill. This is dill weed right here. And dried. I didn't have any. That's about a teaspoon. I did not have any fresh dill. I usually don't keep a lot of fresh herbs. Let me check my, okay, it's running good back here. All right, now this is tahini sauce. Since I used the lemon lime hot sauce, tahini sauce has a little lime flake to it. It's got well, it's got a lime on it right there. So they use it in a lot of Mexican cooking. I have fell in love with this stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle, I don't know, that's about 1/4 of a teaspoon maybe. Oh, I need to put some lemon in it. That's what it, well, I need lime. I don't even have a lime. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. I need a little lime in it, so let me get my, I can't let my chicken burn behind me now, y'all. All right. Even though I put this in it with the lime, I want a little bit of lime juice in it. And that was just a little bit. I'm going to taste of it, see how it tastes. Keep a check on my chicken back here.
Yeah, we want to watch that chicken.
All right, y'all, I'm telling you, look at that.
That looks like it'd make a good sandwich or a taco shell.
I know. Now, you can make them as big or as small as you want.
Yep.
Okay, it's got 51 seconds left. All right, I'm going to taste of my, doesn't have enough dill. Got enough lime in it, though. All right, that was another teaspoon of dill. I didn't even taste the dill. And I'm going to add a little bit more mayo because that Greek yogurt was strong, really strong. Okay. It looks good. All right, my chicken is fixing to, all right. Woo.
Is that good?
I'm going to add a little bit more of this, just a little bit. Okay. I'll have to go back and watch my video. I think that was just a little over of 1/4 of a teaspoon, though. I think it was. All right. My chicken, y'all look at that. Now, mine's prettier than the girls was on the video.
Now, it really fried up beautifully, didn't it?
Wow, look at that.
Locked together.
Oh, my goodness.
It's like a solid piece of chicken, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Jill said, Mom, this is the best chicken you will, fried chicken you will eat. She said, it is delicious. Caroline, Lenny, her husband's daughter, she's like 21. She lives with him, and she loved it. And she's a little, not picky, but she's just a little particular in what she likes, and which is, that's perfectly fine. But she loved it. So if Caroline loved it, I'm sure we'll love it. Hey, Caroline.
Caroline, you're picky. I'll say it. You're picky, but that's all right, darling. You're also a good girl.
She's so sweet. And like I said, they live in Maine. So, okay. My butter beans are going to be ready in a minute. If I had some lettuce, we'd have a salad to go with this, but I don't have. So we just may have butter beans and chicken, or I may come up with something else. So let me finish cooking this. My dipping sauce is ready, and we'll be back and we'll give it a taste test. I'll put Roy in front of the camera.
All right, Grandma.
All right, y'all. We got us a plate right here. I want y'all to look at this. I got my dipping sauce in the middle. I got my chicken all the way around. Now that's a pretty chicken. All right, baby. Get your piece. Mmm. Y'all see that? I've been nibbling already. Y'all, this is so good. Mmm. Chicken's done. Mmm.
That's good.
Y'all,
Mm.
if you want fried chicken a different way, make this. Wow.
I could sprinkle a little of that lime on it.
Here you go. You can use, I'm going to put this dipping sauce in the description box where I put the other recipe. But you can use Chick-fil-A sauce. You can use hot sauce. Whatever sauce that you like on yours, you can use. This is just what I thought would be good today.
That lime is good on it.
Yeah, but it's got enough lime for me.
I'm fixing to try your dipping sauce too.
It would even be good with mustard. Mm.
This is good. If you're feeding the whole family, not worried about carb load or anything, you can make sandwiches.
This is so good, y'all. I know. That dipping sauce is really, really good. And that dill just gives it a little pop, a little extra. And that tahini sauce, tahini seasoning. And that little bit of lime. This is a really good dipping sauce, y'all. You got to try it. I think Roy likes it. Give it to Mikey.
Well,
He likes
that
it.
sauce is good.
Oh. All right, food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. Please share this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for sharing. Thank you for your loyalty. Y'all are so good.
Show somebody some love today.
Love y'all. We'll see you tomorrow probably.